Okay, this is about what to do with an old water softener. I'm going to make a kid's toy airplane out of this. First thing you do is you take out the tank. This is the control head. You unscrew that out of the tank. And you dump all the beads out. Just dump them out somewhere where they can dry for a couple of days and then throw them in the trash. They're just little plastic beads. Then we'll cut the nose, or we'll actually cut the bottom part off here. That'll become the nose of the airplane where the propeller is going to go. And I'm going to cut the head off of this, and that'll screw in and back in, and it'll be a place for some kind of a little shaft with a toy propeller. Okay, here it is, cut off. A nice centered shaft will make a good area to run something through there to put the toy propeller on. This old face mask is going to supply the windshield. As you can see, I got two holes there. Really only needed one. Proves the old adage, measure twice, cut once. Luckily they were far enough apart where it didn't interfere with each other. It wouldn't. That's how that's going to fit on there. Because these are different kinds of plastics, the glue didn't work very well, so I'm going to use my soldering iron to kind of stick this together. Just kind of tack it together, and it should hold it so it doesn't pull in and out. I've laid out where I'm going to cut the compartments where kids can sit. Here it is with the cutouts cut out. The aluminum bar in there. I started off with 1/8 inch pop rivets, but it seemed kind of weak, so down the bottom I used 3/16 pop rivets. It seems pretty strong. Of course, I'll cut this to length, and I decided exactly where the little spinning wheel would be. And these pieces that I trimmed out of for the cutout will become the phony wings. Okay, here's the bottom marked for the cutouts. This will be for the 2x6. It will become the base for the seat and also where the wings will mount. Okay, now I have the piece of wood in there. Wasn't sure exactly how high to make it. And have the back seat in. Just set in with screws, and then this one is a little stronger. It's going to be the seat for the front. Screw it in there so I can remove it if it's too tall or too short. Okay, here's a little tip that may or may not be of any interest. When I put the seat on the piece of wood, I find the piece of wood that I picked out of my scrap pile is warped. Okay, so how to get that level? If I just lay it flat on the table saw, it's still going to rock, so I put these screws, and those keep it at an even distance, and then raise the blade up until it cuts evenly. It gives me a flat surface. Seats are in, and now I'm ready to put some wheels on it. The first one I built didn't have wheels. I used to just put it on my creeper and pull it around with a rope. The only wheels I found that were the right size were caster wheels, so I welded them, the front ones, so they don't caster. Otherwise the plane moves away from the kids when they try and step in it. I left the rear wheel as a caster wheel for turning. I mounted them towards the front for better weight distribution. And there's the finished product. I painted the inside of the cans because they're going to rust being outside, and on the top can drilled a hole down on the bottom low end side so water can drain out if it rains. Eventually I'll have to paint the outside of the cans. There's pins the propeller. There's a hook and an eyelet. push it, turn it. You don't have to bend over to push it. You get old, you don't want to bend over too much. I've got a hook so I can catch it so it doesn't get away from me.